Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Amanda and we are here with another artful unboxing. I'm so excited for this one. It's a little bit late because they had problems with their shipment, but they were very transparent about that. Sent an email out to tell us about it and now we have it here. So it wasn't that late, it was only a week or so late. So this is the artful box. Obviously these are portraits and I'm pretty sure that the contents of this box is coloured pencils. So we're gonna see. Oh wow, it's like ta-da! It's in a little case. This is so fun. Okay, so we've got a case here. It indicates what way up it should go by the artful thing here. Wow! Okay, ta-da! They are coloured pencils. Whoop whoop. Let's see what else we get in this box. So here's a little print made of coloured pencils. That's pretty cute. I like it. It's not really my favourite style of art. It's quite simple and cartoony, but it is well done and colourful and I like it. Oh, now we have different paper this time. I love how much paper they send you. Like, I never have to buy paper. Those fell. That was really loud. Now they're all broken. Great. As I was saying, I never have to usually buy paper with Artful because they always send you so much paper. But unless it's specialty paper, of course, like for watercolors or whatever. But they've given us 40 sheets of 160 GSM paper. It's acid free, smooth, suitable for pencil, pen, calligraphy, pastel and oil pastel. I'm not sure about this whole pastel business. A lot of papers are not really suitable for pastel when they say that they are. This is really, really smooth. I like how smooth this is. And this would be really good sketchbook paper actually. It's quite thick actually and it's like really smooth. I keep saying actually, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I'm excited to try this paper. Next up we have of course, our cards here. And then we have a colour chart for the pencils. Ooh, I'm excited. I love this. Let's have a look at the pencils. Oh, they do have names. That's actually really exciting. I honestly didn't think that they would have colour names, but they do, so that's really good. We can swatch those out on our little swatch card. And then we have a ruler. Ooh, this is a weighty ruler. I'm actually really impressed by this. I love a ruler, and my rulers are really not that high quality. I like to measure things and make straight lines. I can't get it out though. Extremely well packaged. Help. I can't get it out. Ah, there we go. Wow, okay. And it's cool how it has a little hook if you want to put it on your pegboard or something like that, hang it up. So I really like that. It's really, really heavy and sturdy. It's a good ruler. And they've also got inches and they've got the quarter, the half, the 3/4 inches markings too, and centimetres on the other side. And then we have a simple sharpener. Always good to have a sharpener when you have pencils to sharpen, and a rubber as well. Oh, we got more pencils here. So we got 3 different pencils, a 6B, a HB, and a 6H. So that's good as well. And then there's this book. As always, we get an artful book. Let's learn about colouring, pencils, and other stuff. So there's a big ton of things there to learn about. So I'm excited. Let's actually move all this stuff out the way. Hi, I'm back. I just want to test out these materials as they are and how they like to be used. So I'm gonna use this pencil paper pad that they sent. Also, these sharpeners are actually one of my favorite types of sharpeners. As you can see, I love them. This one looks a little bit more fancy though, it's darker, but I'm gonna test it out. Even though these are quite sharp already, we're gonna just see how the sharpener goes. Ooh, okay, very nice. It's a sharpener, it works well. I don't know if you could even see that, but I'll keep that in my little pencil box, of course. Okay, so this is the 6B. We're gonna try that one first. Oh, nice and smooth. And of course you can get lighter with this. We've got the next softest, which is the HB. Just your normal HB pencil. Also, I'm pretty sure that we can go darker with this one. Much darker, see? And then we have the the 6H, which is a much harder and lighter pencil. Okay, I also want to test out the rubber. It rubs out relatively well. And then we also have this ruler, which, I mean, it creates a straight line and it's super exciting. So these pencils, I will say about the case itself, is actually quite annoying. I don't know if it would be easier for the case to lie flat and then you could take the pencils like this or not, but when it's standing up it does fall quite a bit and it is quite difficult to get the pencils in and out. But I would probably most likely take them out and have them join my collection of cups. Now with these coloured pencils, the swatch card is a bit all over the place because of the way that they actually situated them in the box, but it's fine. As first impressions, they are oil based and I could tell straight away that they were because of the way that they grabbed, or the paper grabbed the pencil. I haven't even tried to blend yet, so let me just do that. With coloured pencil, it is good to have closer colours. Raspberry? Should we try raspberry? Like this combination? No, raspberry's too, I think. Yeah, this combination looks good. So you're obviously going to start with the lighter colour. Sort of light to dark gradient, I think. Honestly, I'm actually really impressed. They blend really well on first impressions, initial laydown of colour. This is actually a little bit too pink. I wanted it more orangey, but it's fine. So yes, that actually looks green on the camera. It is not. I don't know what's going on with my cameras, but I think I could have it on autumn setting. Hold on. Let's see if I can change that. Okay, I've got it on standard now. It is a little bit duller, but it's fine. It does look more realistic. So these blend actually really well, and I'm actually really impressed. Just as a quick comparison, because it's always good to compare, I just want to see how well they fare against the Faber-Castells. So the Faber-Castells, instantly I can tell that they are more pigmented. Let me just, because you can get such vivid deep colour. It looks green again, I don't know what's going on. Or maybe it's just because of the way that I'm sitting. But honestly, looking at those side by side, yeah, it does look green. Why does it look green? I don't know. Anyway, looking at those side by side, I don't think you could really tell how different they are. So this side is a little bit more grainy. That's the Artful side compared to the Faber-Castells, but honestly, they're pretty. I would say these are good quality pencils. Like, I was a bit like, ooh, when I first laid them down, but I think that they are honestly good. I'm not sure if Faber-Castell are oil or wax though. I think they're wax. And yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. In fact, I think it was easier to blend these than it is to blend these. I don't know if I did it wrong, or like if the colours aren't close enough, because this was the yellow I used and this was the second orange. So yeah, that orange is a little bit darker. How about this one? It's also darker, and that's Prismacolor as well. I don't know if I have a similar orange. This one, maybe? Yeah, I think that's more similar. So you gotta obviously try harder, basically. Sorry, I'm moving around and my microphone is just staying in the same place. So no, yeah, I think that these are actually easier to blend than the Faber-Castells, but obviously Faber-Castells are good for details and stuff like that. Now, as for the Prismacolors, I don't know if I have, hold on. Okay, decided about Luminous. Now, Luminance, I think, would be closer to these than the Faber-Castells, I think, because I think that the Luminance are definitely oil-based. Yeah, they are a little bit easier to blend into one another quite seamlessly. But again, I still feel like maybe it's just the colour selection, but I still feel like the Artful ones are actually easier to blend. So if that's what you're looking for, is easy to blend colours, I think the Artful ones are definite contenders. Now the Prismacolors are probably going to be even easier than the rest of the ones that I have. So let's try them really quickly. Okay, I chose a colour that you cannot see, which is great, but it's more for the feel, so honestly, I don't know if it's because of the colour choice. I think Artful are still easier to blend. Like, I'm really impressed by these. I can't wait to use them. And I think that I would be more than happy to add these to my collection and probably gravitate towards them quite a lot. And the colour selection is really good. Obviously, you have the upgraded box where you can get the landscape and tropical colours as well. I don't know if there's doublers or not. I wouldn't think so, but these are definitely something to look forward to in use, I think. And look how many colours you get and how close in range they are, so they're really easy to pair together. You even get this bright luminance yellow, like lemon yellow, almost neon colour too. Like, it's so bright. So again, I am impressed. Whoops, first impressions, I'm impressed. Now I need to come up with something that I want to, draw. And I honestly think I'm going to go for landscape because that's just what I've been liking recently. And I'm excited to try different techniques that are in this book. Initially, I was drawn to the colourful portraits like this. This artist is Jonathan Empison. I really love his use of colour in portraits. It's really nice. and unexpected, but also it works. He's also got a little cat here, and then he goes on to landscapes, and I love this. This looks absolutely beautiful. I love how hatchy and textured it is, but also looks quite soft. I think it's a lot to do with the colour choices. Lovely trees and greens and things like that. So I think that I am going to attempt to do landscapes, since I have been loving landscapes recently, and I think that coloured pencil portraits are still too hard for me. I used to do coloured pencil portraits, and I kind of went off them just because of the pure fact that I was blending too much. Like, I was trying to go for this kind of art, whereas it's a lot harder to get that. That takes a lot more effort and work and blending, whereas this is quite sketchy and cool looking. So anyway, I do think that I'm going to use it in landscape and see how I go here, and I'm really excited to see what I come up with. So stay tuned for that. Okay, we are here with the colouring portion of this, the actual drawing part, and I was actually a little bit more confused on how to use these than I was when I first tried them. They are a little bit hard to use, and I think I picked the wrong picture. I decided to go for something simple, and I think that it was actually a lot more complicated than I thought, because I feel like if I had a lot more elements, different elements to do, I think I would have had a better time with these, because I decided to go for a sunset beach scene, and there's a lot of smoothness in this, and there's also a lot of wavy texture, and then there was like the beach meeting the sea and all that stuff. And also I still haven't figured out how to get white with coloured pencil, so it was a bit hard. Like, I shouldn't have dove into this thinking that I was a seascape sunset master like I am with gouache, of course, with coloured pencil, because I haven't used it to do this before. The only thing that I usually use coloured pencils for is portraits, and even then I was having trouble with them. So anyway, I think that I really want to try these again, doing a proper landscape with trees and like maybe a little lake and some flowers and some grass and stuff, and a little bit sky in the background as well. But I think it still came out okay. I wasn't going for realism, I was just going for sketchy vibes, and I was following some of the techniques that was in the book. I wasn't following it to a T though, I just was keeping in the back of my mind what they would use to do these types of things with. But I still think it came out okay, and I think it looks much better on camera than it does in real life. So I am happy with it, I guess. But if you want to see me use these again, but doing a landscape, then please do tell, and I will. I'll approach that and share it with you. So yes, but the thing that I struggled the most with these was, I think I didn't test the colours and how they worked well together. Like, I just, as you've seen previously in the video, tested how well the yellows and oranges and reds work together, which obviously they're going to work together because they're so close, but I didn't really test how the oranges was going to react with the greys and the purples and the blues, so I should have done that. And then I also should have been maybe a little bit more patient, because this didn't take me that long. I think it took me half an hour or something like that. So it's just a quick sketch, but otherwise I do think that these pencils are still some of my favourite pencils I've ever used, which I always have low expectations for artful products. Even though they do try to give you high quality, they are a little bit lower quality than I'm used to, because I am very privileged in the fact that I can spend a little bit of money here and there to buy the most expensive art supplies that I can afford, and usually they are quite high in quality. So I always have a low expectation of these given the price point, because they are only under £30 and you get so much in the box for the money. but I do think that they are really fun to use and I really enjoy the colour selection, and I think that I would have fun if I sat down and really tried to use them. And also I think that they would be cool to use in conjunction with other art supplies like gouache or pastels, as well as maybe watercolour as well would be cool, and just other mediums like that, because they are coloured pencils is a lot more easier to get details and to do fun stuff with. So yes, I think that I survived and I didn't get too frustrated. I usually get frustrated with art like this because I'm like, oh, I could have done something so much better. And I did say that at the beginning. I could have done a landscape with actual trees and stuff, and that would have yielded better results. But I'm not mad that I didn't do that, and I didn't go to refilm it. I would have if, you know, I was really close to wanting to do that, but I decided that it wasn't worth it and that I should just show you what I initially came up with, because once you've used, that is really annoying watching me pick that off. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, and we're coming close to the end of the video anyway. I'll go and give you a close up of this, but let me know in the comments below what you think of these, if you think, if you have tried them, that is, if you got the box too, and if you think that you're gonna purchase the box just to get these pencils. I think this is the first box that I would say that I would buy after the fact, knowing what's in the box. And I think this is the first upgrade box that I might actually want as well. The watercolour one was really good too, but I think this one is definitely up there with one of the better ones. And I love how you could use these with the other products that came in the boxes previously and stuff like that. So anyway, here's a close-up. You can see that I really rushed the sea. It doesn't even look like sea, I don't think. And it's not really cohesive because I added blues and purples in there too, and I didn't in the sky, and I'm trying to adjust my lighting so that you can see it better. Oh my god, really bad at editing. I'm sorry, but there's the final product. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment below, and also hit the notification bell if you want to get notified of all the videos I post, and also give me a little subscribe because that really does help the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.